Welcome back to Star Wars Escape Pod and another episode of Lightspeed, bringing you Star Wars news and headlines in under 15 minutes for those walks with the dog, those drives to the store, and as you know, Disney D23 Expo just happened. Literally today, September 10th, 2023, and a slew of Disney announcements came out, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty with all that stuff. The three biggest things we're going to talk about today is three new trailers that actually launched for multiple shows launching on Disney+. And of course, we got to dive right into that. So, let's start off with the latest and greatest trailer from Andor.
Spies, saboteurs, assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
Cassian Andor. Don't matter what you tell me or tell yourself. You'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize what you set in motion? People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything!
Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Star Wars Andor, 3-episode premiere, streaming September 21st.
Oh, well, look at that. They did my job by telling you September 21st. So, yeah, there you have it. September 21st, 3-episode premiere. We're going to rewind the clock from Rogue One 5 years and see a little more of the birth of the rebellion. Mon Mothma is going to play a very active role in that story, as well as a new character. I think it's Rail or something like that. So some new guy, and played by Skarsgård. And they're gonna recruit Andor into the rebellion, and we're gonna see its story develop there. So it's gonna be really cool, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. We're also gonna flash back to the Clone Wars era, or I guess probably Bad Batch era, just after Order 66, when Andor's just a young kid, and we're gonna see the origin story play out on screen for him when he's a young boy. So that's going to be really cool. Right around the corner as well, we have Tales of the Jedi. Now, I'm really looking forward to this because speaking of origin stories, we're going to see one for Ahsoka Tano prior to her induction into the Jedi Order. And we're going to see a young Qui-Gon, a younger Dooku, all in Clone Wars animation style play out on the screens at home on Disney+. This is Tales of the Jedi. Let's take a listen.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death. Honor it. Do not fear it. Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Master, stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan.
Again.
Again.
Dooku, stand down.
the coming darkness.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
And who might you be?
That's Tales of the Jedi streaming October 26th on Disney Plus. We're going to see multiple storylines play out. I saw some Yaddle in there. Yaddle's like Yoda's species, but like the female version. And she was in Phantom Menace and never showed up again. So I guess we might see a story play out with her. And it looks like Ahsoka is going to be a main focus of that as well. We're going to see, again, her origin story as well as flashbacks through different periods of time through the Clone Wars, I guess, early on after she's taken as Anakin's apprentice. We saw a little moment there in the trailer where Anakin's like just training her and getting the clones to fire at her in a very ironically paralleled way to how they try to execute Order 66 on her as well. So I guess we can thank Anakin for her insane moment there on the hollow table on board the Star Destroyer when she defends her life against Captain Rex and the other clones. And we saw a young Dooku with a young Qui-Gon Jinn, who clearly we're going to see a bit of a more edgy side of Dooku, and him kind of more falling to the dark side, falling a little bit away from the Jedi. We saw him force push Qui-Gon aside as he kind of gets on with his business, and that's gonna be really cool. Mace Windu shows up, and he clearly has it out for Dooku, saying, "Hey, it's enough. Whatever he's doing, he's going a little far over what the Jedi are supposed to be doing." So that's gonna be really cool to see play out as well, because I love the Clone Wars, I love the Bad Batch, I love the animation style. And this is all very, very going to feel very familiar. And I believe it's only 6 to 8 episodes or something around that benchmark. So it's going to be a very short thing. But I love the idea that they're going back, using the same art style, creating a bit of an anthology series, and, putting the pieces together. The last bit of that show that we're going to see is a character arc with Ahsoka later on after the Clone Wars, when she defeats the Inquisitor that she steals the lightsaber crystals from after his demise, that is, and creates her own white lightsabers that you see later in Star Wars Rebels and the live-action Disney Plus shows. So that'll be a really cool story to tell as well, and I'm really looking forward to that. I really wish they would use Tales of the Jedi to complete the Clone Wars. There's a lot of Clone Wars arcs that we haven't seen play out on screen, and I've always thought that, as those of you who've listened to the podcast enough times have heard me reiterate over and over and over again how much I would love to see the Clone Wars actually finished, because there's a good season and a half of stuff that never was produced. And Tales of the Jedi is a great way to do it. It's just another venue that they could go back, tell those stories. I don't care if it's got a Clone Wars season label on it. It doesn't need to. Just make some mini movies out of it. Clone Wars movies or whatever. Slot them in there somewhere. That would be great. I'd love to see those stories carry on. So it's really cool that Tales of the Jedi, brought to us by Dave Filoni, and the rest of the team would be telling those stories that we never thought we would see. Finally, we have Season 3 teaser trailer for The Mandalorian. Now, this teaser trailer is very reminiscent of the one that was screened to fans earlier this year at Star Wars Celebration. It looks like it could even be the same trailer, maybe re-edited. I know the ones at Celebration, they actually got a glimpse of Ahsoka in there, but maybe it's been re-edited for public, and maybe they're saving that footage for a later trailer down the road. Who knows? But you are a Mandalorian no more. Season 3 of The Mandalorian starts streaming in 2023 on Disney Plus. So let's take a final listen to this final trailer here. Or this final trailer, at least, that came out today. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be more tomorrow. Let's take a look.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then?
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Season 3 is streaming 2023 on Disney Plus. We're gonna see that. I would assume it's the final season. I don't know. I feel like season 3 is kind of like a good way to a good end point, I guess, if they have to roll on to other shows. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to find out. So that'll come 2023. I assume it'll be maybe benchmarking around like February, if I were to take a guess. But it looks great. I mean, Bo-Katan. Kryze obviously making her return. It almost looks like an antagonizing position. Obviously kind of envious of the fact that Din Djarin, her ally, I guess officially has the Darksaber. We got glimpses of Sundari City, his trip back to Mandalore, and the remnants of his homeland, I guess, of Sundari City on Mandalore. We got some good shots of Grogu in there. His new N1 starfighter, modified starfighter that is. I got the Lego set for that. Highly recommend. And a bunch of other really cool shots. So really looking forward to that. We're going to see a lot more Mando action going on. And we'll probably do a full breakdown for at least a lot of these. At least trailers of Tales of the Jedi and this one for sure. We're gonna have breakdowns for these in the future. I would imagine. Have lengthier conversations about it. But these all look great. And finally, this isn't D23 Expo news, but just so you all know, September 13th, Star Wars 2020 Volume 4 of Crimson Reign is coming out. Crimson Reign, the trade paperback, has been published very recently. October 4th, we're going to see the launch of the High Republic Path of Deceit. And more recently, we saw Obi-Wan number 5 coming out on the 14th of September, as well as Bounty Hunters number 27. These are all Marvel comics. The Mandalorian adaptation, issue number 3, is coming out September 21st, and Darth Vader, issue number 27, as well on the same day as that. And we also have very recent omnibuses coming our way. I guess the next one being the Legends Epic Collection of the New Republic, Volume 6, launching October 4th. That's not too far away. And let's see what else here. Yes, Star Wars number 27 launched September 7th, as well as the Legends Epic Collection, The Empire Volume 7 on September 6th. And The Art of Star Wars Visions came out on September 6th as well. And that just about covers it for our books and comics. So, thank you all for tuning into Star Wars Escape Pod. Don't miss a beat on our Discord. Make sure you join that. We have an RSS feed on there called Star Wars TV. All the videos that dropped today, all the trailers and stuff, you can catch them all on that channel, and all in a really nice clean thread, so you're not going to miss anything if you're subscribed to the Discord for free. Turn on notifications, and you also get notified of new podcast episodes. So shoot us a tweet, follow us on Twitter, Instagram at SWSK Podcast, and we'll see you in the next one.